Hello, seekers of light, and welcome back to our space of connection and elevation. My name is your name, and it's such a joy to share another journey of self-discovery with you. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches the soul of so many who feel a quiet inner calling, a sacred restlessness pointing towards something greater spiritual awakening. We're not talking about a dramatic or obvious event, like a lightning bolt flashing across the sky. On the contrary, awakening is often a subtle process of delicate unfolding of consciousness that reveals itself in ways that aren't always easy to notice at first. Have you ever wondered if you're going through this process right now? If the changes you feel, the new perspectives you've been gaining, or even the challenges you're facing might actually be signs that your soul is expanding, preparing for a new phase of existence? In this video, we'll explore the hidden signs that appear when you're ready for spiritual awakening. These aren't dramatic signs, but rather gentle sensations, intuitions, and inner shifts that, once recognized, show you're truly ready to embrace a more authentic and enlightened version of yourself. Stay with me together. We'll uncover these signs, understand their meaning, and most importantly, learn how to nurture and honor this sacred journey. Get ready for deep reflection, for recognizing within yourself the echoes of this calling, and for embracing the miracle that is awakening. Shall we begin? Spiritual awakening isn't a switch you turn on or off. It's more like a flower blooming an organic, gradual process that often goes unnoticed in its early stages. It's a journey, not a destination. But how does it begin? What are the first hints, the seeds planted within us that whisper something is changing? Usually, it all starts with a sense of unease, a subtle feeling that something's missing, even when everything in your external life seems perfectly fine. You might have a stable job, healthy relationships, financial security, yet there's still a quiet emptiness inside, a small voice whispering there's more. That unease is actually the call of your soul. It's an invitation to look inward, to question the truths you've always accepted, and to seek a deeper meaning beyond the surface of material life. One of the first and most powerful hidden signs is a growing sense of disconnection from the world you once knew. Activities that used to bring you joy may start to feel empty. Casual conversations with friends or family may feel draining. Places you used to frequently begin to vibrate differently, somehow less aligned with who you are becoming. This doesn't mean you become better or above others. It simply means your inner vibration is changing. Your soul is tuning into higher frequencies, and what no longer resonates with this new energy begins to stand out as incongruent. It's as if you're changing the radio station of your life. The old songs no longer make sense, and you're searching for a new melody that feels true to you. Alongside this disconnection, a deep and undeniable hunger for meaning and purpose begins to arise. The question, "Why am I here?" no longer feels like a distant philosophical curiosity. It becomes an urgent whisper from the heart. You start seeking answers through books, talks, documentaries, or even quiet moments in nature. There's a thirst to understand your role in the great tapestry of existence. This search for purpose isn't about finding a new job or a new hobby. It's about aligning your life with the mission of your soul, with the reason you came to this planet. It's a journey toward authenticity, toward living in harmony with your deepest truth. Another early hidden manifestation is a noticeable increase in sensitivity and intuition. You begin to feel energies more strongly. You might sense the atmosphere of a room or the emotional energy of a person. Your intuition, that inner voice, that sudden knowing becomes louder and more trustworthy. You may start having spontaneous insights, vivid dreams, or meaningful coincidences that seem to carry messages from something greater. This expanded sensitivity is a sign that your energetic channels are opening. You're becoming more receptive to information that flows from subtler realms, an essential step for navigating the awakening process. As awakening deepens, the manifestations shift from what you feel about the external world to what's transforming within you. Your perception of reality begins to reorganize. It's like removing old lenses and finally seeing life with a clarity you didn't know you were missing. One of the most profound transformations is the awakening of the observer, within the ability to see your thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. Before, you might have been ruled by them, reacting impulsively to every feeling. Now, you begin to notice that you are not your thoughts and you are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. This realization creates space between you and your reactions. Instead of reacting automatically, you gain the freedom to choose how to respond. It's the birth of true inner freedom. You start to see your patterns, your fears, your limiting beliefs, but you no longer cling to them. You observe, understand, and slowly begin to let them go. With this new awareness comes a profound reevaluation of values and priorities. What once seemed important status, material possessions, external approval begins to lose its shine. You start to prioritize peace, authenticity, personal growth, genuine connection, service to others, and time in nature. This shift in values is a clear sign that your soul is taking the lead. You are aligning with what truly matters to your essential being, not the ego or society's expectations. This can lead to meaningful life changes, a new career path, a change of home, or even the release of relationships that no longer serve your growth. Awakening is also a process of liberation. As you become more conscious, you begin to identify and release old fears and limiting beliefs that once kept you trapped. Fears of not being enough, fears of failure, rejection, or unworthiness. Beliefs like I don't deserve, life is hard, or I have to struggle to be loved. This process can be uncomfortable because it often means revisiting old wounds. But it is essential. It's like cleaning out a dusty closet, letting go of what no longer serves you to create space for something new. With every fear released, with every false belief dismantled, you feel lighter, freer, and more authentic. Interestingly, as you become more sensitive, you also grow more resilient in the face of challenges. You begin to see obstacles not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth. You start to understand that everything in life serves a higher purpose, even difficulties. This new perspective allows you to face adversity with greater calm and confidence, knowing that each challenge carries a valuable lesson and that you have the inner strength to overcome it. You become less reactive and more grounded in how you respond to life. For many on this path, there's also a deeper, almost instinctive connection with nature and animals. You may feel drawn to spend more time outdoors among trees, mountains, or by the sea. The beauty of nature seems more alive, more vibrant, and you feel yourself as an inseparable part of it. Animals, too, may become more present in your life, whether through meaningful encounters with wild creatures or a stronger bond with your own pets. They serve as gentle reminders of purity, simplicity, and the natural wisdom of life. As the awakening matures, these manifestations become more expansive, touching not only your inner world, but also the way you relate to others and to the world itself. You begin to live from a place of greater love, compassion, and unity. One of the most beautiful transformations is the awakening of deep empathy and compassion. You start to see beyond appearances and understand that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own inner battles. Judgment fades and your capacity for empathy grows. You feel a genuine connection to all of humanity, a heartfelt desire to ease suffering wherever you can. This might show up through acts of service, greater patience, or simply through a softer, kinder gaze upon the world. As your vibration shifts, you start attracting people and information that align with your new frequency. Old friends may naturally drift away, while new, more meaningful connections begin to appear. You feel drawn to communities, teachings, and experiences that resonate with your evolving self. These synchronicities of people, events, and opportunities are signs that the universe is responding to your awakening, providing you with the support and guidance you need to continue growing. It's a gentle reminder that you are never alone on this journey. With an open heart comes a genuine desire to serve the greater good. This desire doesn't come from obligation or a need for recognition, but from an inner calling, a soul-level urge to use your gifts and talents to make a positive difference in the world. Whether through your work, your community, your family, or a larger cause, you understand that you are part of something greater, and that even your smallest actions carry meaning. Perhaps the most profound manifestation of all is the recognition of unity and interconnection. You begin to see that there is no real separation between you and others, between you and nature, between you and the universe itself. We are all expressions of the same divine consciousness. This realization dissolves the illusion of separation and brings a deep sense of peace, belonging, and unconditional love. You see that every living being, every blade of grass, every star in the sky is a manifestation of the same sacred energy. It's a glimpse into the true essence of existence. With this understanding of unity comes a release of the need for control. You begin to trust that there's a greater intelligence at work in the universe, and that not everything needs to be planned or managed by you. You learn to trust the flow of life, to surrender to the divine, and allow things to unfold naturally. This isn't passivity, it's conscious surrender. You still act, create, and manifest, but with a lightness and trust that didn't exist before. You know, deep down, that the universe is always working in your favor. Although the spiritual awakening is a beautiful process, it's not without challenges. In fact, the so-called crises and moments of discomfort are often integral parts of your growth. It's important to recognize these phases and learn how to move through them with wisdom and compassion. Many who are awakening experience periods of purification, moments of physical and emotional discomfort. You might feel sudden fatigue, unexplained aches, changes in sleep patterns, dizziness, or waves of anxiety and sadness that seem to appear out of nowhere. These symptoms are often the mind and body releasing old energies, traumas, and toxins that have been stored for years. It's like an energetic, deep cleanse. Though uncomfortable, it's a sign that your system is recalibrating to higher frequencies. Listen to your body, rest, stay hydrated, and reach out for support when needed. At certain stages, you might feel deeply alone on your journey. Those around you may not understand your new perspectives, interests, or shifting values, which can lead to a sense of isolation. Remember, you are never truly alone. There are many awakening souls across the world, and the universe is constantly guiding you toward them. Use this solitude as sacred time to strengthen your connection with yourself, with your soul, and with the divine. Solitude can be one of your greatest teachers. It's also common to face moments of doubt, even questioning your own sanity. The changes are so deep, so paradigm-shifting, that the ego struggles to understand what's happening. You might wonder, am I imagining all this? Or am I losing my mind? What's really happening is that your rational mind is being invited to expand beyond its usual limits. Trust your intuition and your inner evidence. What you are experiencing is real. Many others have walked this path before you. Seek out wisdom, communities, and teachings that resonate with your heart. Finally, one of the most powerful signs of awakening is the need for radical authenticity. You can no longer pretend, wear masks, or live a life that doesn't align with your inner truth. The dissonance becomes unbearable. This may lead to major and sometimes challenging life changes, leaving an unfulfilling job, ending a toxic relationship, or speaking your truth even when it's uncomfortable. But this is a sacred step toward living a full and authentic life. Honor that call. Recognizing the hidden signs is just the first step. The next is learning how to nurture and integrate these changes into your daily life. This isn't a race, it's a loving, conscious journey. Tip 1. Prioritize silence and meditation. Silence is the language of the soul. Take time each day to meditate, even for just 5 or 10 minutes. Meditation quiets the mind, connects you with inner wisdom, and helps integrate awakening energies. Tip 2. Spend time in nature. Nature is both a healer and an amplifier of energy. Connect with the earth, the trees, the water. Nature grounds you, releases stress, and tunes you into the natural rhythm of the universe. Tip 3. Nurture your physical body. Your body is the temple of your soul. Eat nourishing foods, move your body regularly, and get enough rest. Listen to what your body needs. It's an ally in your transformation. Tip 4. Seek knowledge and inspiration. Read books, watch videos, listen to podcasts that resonate with your path. Study the wisdom of spiritual teachers, philosophers, and thinkers who inspire you. Knowledge expands consciousness. Tip 5. Practice self-observation and journaling. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Writing in a journal can be a powerful way to process experiences, recognize patterns, and find clarity along your journey. Tip 6. Cultivate authentic relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek communities of like-minded souls who share your values. Connection with kindred spirits is essential. Tip 7. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is your most reliable compass. Learn to listen to it and trust its guidance. It will always lead you in the right direction. Tip 8. Practice gratitude. Gratitude raises your vibration and attracts more of what you appreciate. Make it a daily habit to acknowledge the blessings in your life, both big and small. Tip 9, release what no longer serves you. Be willing to let go of anything misaligned with who you are becoming, old beliefs, habits, relationships, or even possessions. Create space for the new. Tip 10, be gentle with yourself. Awakening is not a single event, it's an ongoing process. There will be highs and lows, moments of clarity and moments of confusion. Be patient, kind, and compassionate with yourself every step of the way. You are doing sacred, transformative work. And so, my dear friends, we reach the end of our exploration of the hidden signs that appear when you're ready for spiritual awakening. I hope that through this journey, you recognize some of these signs within yourself, and that this brings you validation, clarity, and peace. Remember, awakening is not about becoming someone better, but about remembering who you truly are. It's a return to your divine essence, a revelation of your inner light. Every manifestation, whether discomfort or pure joy, is a step along this sacred path. If you're feeling these signs, know that you're not alone. You're part of a global movement of awakening consciousness that's transforming our planet. Honor your journey, trust your process, and embrace the magnificent being you are becoming. If this message resonated with you, please give a like, share it with those who might need to hear it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next encounters. And feel free to leave a comment below sharing your own experiences of awakening. I'd love to hear from you. May the light of your awakening continue to shine brightly, illuminating your path and inspiring all those around you.